Hi, I'm Amber. Follow along with me as I sew my way to a completely vintage-inspired wardrobe. Hi guys, today we're going to talk about my January sewing plans. So I do have all of my projects cut out and ready to be sewn together for the month of January. So we're going to do a brief overview of what project I've chosen and what fabric I'm going to make it out of. And let's get started. So one of the things I'm going to be doing this month is making a couple more pairs of trousers for myself. It turns out that I had a lot more patterns for trousers than I originally thought. So this will be one of the pairs that I make. And of course, there is only one style in this particular pattern. So what you see here, that is what I'll be making. And this is going to be made out of a black gabardine. Now, I have never made anything out of that fabric before, so that'll be a little bit of an experiment for me. And sticking with the trouser theme, I will be making this pattern. I have had this one for a little over 10 years, I'd say, and I've never made the trousers from it. I'm not really sure what I made from it before, actually. So obviously one style, this is going to be what I make, and again, it's going to be made out of a gabardine. And one thing with this pattern that I ended up having to do was to grade it, so that is going to be something that I go over when I do that video. This will be one of the dresses that I make, actually the only dress that I make this month. And so it's going to be a little bit of a test to see how well this works out. I tried to pick a pattern that had as few pieces as possible that was something I had not made before. So you can see here in the picture, this is going to be a seam line and this will be a seam line. So with the pattern fabric, that's going to be one of the things that I go over is how to match those patterns. And we'll just see how well that turns out. So this will be made out of it's a cotton flannel blend. I've had this for a few years, so it's just something that I bought at Joann's. It's part of their Platitudes line, and it's nice and soft, so it'll make a good January dress. Sticking with that same fabric theme, this is also from the same line. So this is part of the Joann's Platitudes line. It's cotton flannel, so again, it'll be really nice for January. And I am making the skirt. So this is the pattern that I cut out for that. And with that one, I didn't foresee any problems as far as sizing, but I do believe that that is one of the things I'm going to go over on the video when I do make up this skirt. And this is the biggest project of the month, and I will absolutely be done sewing this coat by the end of January. This is something that I have held on to as far as the fabric for it is concerned for quite some time, and I've been posting about it. This was my first January video. I'm not sure why I've held off making this coat for so long. It could be because of the time commitment. I wasn't exactly ready last winter. I wasn't ready to make the commitment to making it. So I have held on to it for quite some time, and I am making it out of this green. It's an olive green wool, and I have had it for a long time, like I've said before, so I want to say that it's an 18-ounce wool. It could be a little bit heavier, but so that's going to be the outer fabric, and you can see there's actually some staining there. So this is the excess. I've already cut out all of the pieces for it, but so this is going to be the outer fabric, and then this is the lining. And one of the things that I am going to be doing in those videos is showing you how I matched up the pattern on this for the lining of the coat. So patterns is going to be big in January. And then this will be the facing of the coat. So what you see here, that is what is going to be made out of the faux fur. So those are my planned projects for the month of January, and most likely the coat will go first. That's going to be the most labor intensive project, so I do want to go ahead and knock that out as quickly as possible. If you have any questions about anything that you've seen on the video, you can leave that in the comment section, and make sure that you hit the subscribe button so that you can be alerted every time that I post new content, currently every Tuesday. You can also follow me on Instagram. I do a lot of project updating there, and my handle is Acre Vintage. I look forward to seeing you next week.